Homeless man asks for $1 and gets a life-changing surprise. Watch as a homeless man's life is turned upside down when he asks for a simple dollar, but receives a life-changing surprise instead. This heartwarming video will restore your faith in humanity as strangers come together to make a real difference in someone's life. From a small act of kindness to a life-altering gift, this video is a must-see for anyone looking for inspiration and hope. Get ready to be amazed by the power of human kindness. Join me as I challenge myself to turn a simple dollar into a life-changing surprise for a homeless man I meet on the street. I was walking down the street, minding my own business, when I saw him, a homeless man sitting on the corner, holding a worn-out cardboard sign that read, "We'll work for food." He looked up at me with a mixture of desperation and hope in his eyes, and I couldn't help but stop and talk to him. When I asked him what he needed, he simply replied, "$1 would be great, thank you." That's when I knew I had to do something more. I wanted to show him that there are still good people in this world who care. Homelessness is a crisis that many cities face, and it's heartbreaking to see people struggling to get by every day. They face immense challenges, from finding a place to sleep to getting access to basic necessities like food, water, and hygiene facilities. And if that wasn't enough, they often have to deal with the stigma of being judged and stereotyped by society. It's easy to walk by someone on the street and assume they're lazy or undeserving of help. But the truth is, many homeless individuals are just like you and me. They've been hit by hard times, lost their jobs, or suffered from mental health issues. They deserve our empathy and understanding, not our scorn or disdain. Well, imagine having to live on the streets, not knowing where your next meal is coming from or where you'll sleep tonight. It's a constant struggle, and it takes a toll on their mental and physical health. Yet despite all the odds against them, many homeless individuals still hold on to hope, hoping that someday their luck will change and they'll get back on their feet. The man I met had a story to tell, one that I wanted to hear and share with all of you. His name is John, and before becoming homeless, he was a successful marketing executive with a family and a mortgage. But after the recession hit, he lost his job and his life began to unravel. He couldn't find work, his wife left him, and he ended up on the streets. John had big dreams, just like many of us do. He wanted to start his own business, travel the world, and make a difference in his community. But life had other plans, and he found himself struggling to survive. Yet despite all he's been through, John hasn't lost his spark. He still believes in himself, and he's still holding on to hope. Before I revealed the surprise to John, I could see the weight of his struggles bearing down on him. His eyes were sunken, his shoulders were slumped, and his spirit was broken. But I was determined to change that. I took a deep breath, reached into my pocket, and pulled out a small envelope. "John, you asked for $1, but today I want to give you something more. This envelope contains a check for $10,000, and it's going to change your life." The look on his face was priceless shock, disbelief, and then pure joy. As John opened the envelope and pulled out the check, his eyes welled up with tears. He looked up at me and we shared a moment that I'll never forget. It was a moment of pure humanity, a moment of connection and compassion. In that instant, I knew that this surprise was going to be life-changing, not just for John, but for me as well. This experience isn't just about John, it's about all of us. It's a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference in someone's life. We all have the power to show kindness, empathy, and compassion to those who need it most. And I hope this video inspires you to do the same. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you were inspired by John's story, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more uplifting stories like this one.